Namaskar. The topic of discussion in this module is on aquatic ecosystems, the freshwater types. An ecosystem is a biological environment consisting of both biotic and abiotic components. All the organisms living in a particular area may interact with the non-living components of the environment such as air, soil, water and sunlight. Ecosystems are classified into water based aquatic ecosystems and land based terrestrial ecosystem categories. Based on the quality of water involved, the aquatic ecosystems are further classified into freshwater and marine water types. Freshwater ecosystems are a subset of Earth's aquatic ecosystems. They include lakes and ponds, rivers, streams and springs and wetlands. They can be contrasted with marine ecosystems with reference to the higher level of salt content in the water masses. Freshwater habitats can be classified into different types by different factors including temperature, light penetration and vegetation. The freshwater ecosystems are generally classified into two major groups as lentic and lotic ecosystems. The term lentic ecosystem is given to standing water bodies or still water bodies. The lentic ecosystem includes all standing water bodies like lakes, ponds, swamps or bogs. The term lotic ecosystem is given to the flowing water bodies. The lotic ecosystems include all flowing water bodies like rivers, springs and creeks. The subject of study of freshwater ecosystems is known as limnology. Almost all ecological factors like temperature, light, pH, dissolved gases, dissolved salts in water, turbidity, alkalinity, depth and aerial distribution, all of these parameters play an active role in controlling the habitat of aquatic ecosystems. Hence, it is necessary to study the freshwater ecosystems in detail. The following aspects are highlighted in this module: river ecosystem, ecological factors of rivers, life along the rivers, lake ecosystems, ecological factors of lakes and the life in lakes. Let us see the first part of river ecosystems. Water is an essential component of all life. Surface water resources are the mostly preferred locations for life settlements. Most of the human civilizations were originated near water courses, especially along the major rivers. A river is a large natural course of flowing water obtained from precipitation. The surface water moves down the slope due to the action of gravity. Streams, their tributaries, brooks and creeks and springs are the different types of water courses classified based on their dimension and distribution. A river water is always on the move. Every river has its own longitudinal profile and different cross sections. The longitudinal profile indicates the nature of slope existing at different places and at different levels of the rivers. The cross section of a river varies from headwater zone to the mouth zone. These are called as river valleys, which may be ranging from sharp canyons and gorges to wider flat streams nearer to the delta. The velocity of water flowing in a stream is not uniform along the longitudinal profile and also within their cross sections. A river is a powerful geological agent. It has the capacity to erode, transport and deposit the sediments. These are called as river alluvium. The alluvial deposits, clay and silt of a river are the materials preferred for different activities. A river may be called as major, medium and minor river based on its catchment area, number and length of the streams and their tributaries, stages of development and the discharge of water. A river may be called as a perennial river when there is continuous flow of water throughout the year. A river is called as an intermittent river when the flow is seasonal. A river is called as an ephemeral river when the flow is occasional or rare. The following are the terms used to denote the small portions of rivers. Pool is a segment where the water is deeper and moving slowly. Riffle is a segment where the flow is shallower and more turbulent. Headwater in a river is the point of origin of the streams. Channel is the river course developed by constant erosion. Floodplain is the flat land existing on either side of the stream that are subjected to seasonal flooding. The confluence of a river is called as the mouth. This is the point at which the stream discharges all its load into the sea or other static body of water. A flowing river water carries enormous amounts of salts in solution form and sediments in suspension form. It also rolls up a lot of bed load along the bottom of the river. The water flowing through a river is called as its discharge. The volume and velocity of river discharge depends on several geomorphic factors. The suspended and bed load sediments carried along with other organic matter in the flowing water control the characteristic features of the river ecology. The life along the rivers vary from its head or source to the mouth. They also vary from stream to stream and from country to country. The velocity of flow and force, nature of substratum like alluvium or rock bottom may determine some of the habitat of the river courses.